So we'll start off TDM and then we'll explain everything. So whenever you're ready. As this goes on, we'll probably explain a bit more about what we're gonna do, a little bit about ourselves, but we'll start up the game first and we'll kind of get into the conversations and stuff. Yeah, the awkward parts where we don't talk for like 3 hours. Just like, hey guys, what's up? And then just not say anything for the rest of the video. What do you want to start with? Do you want to start with assault rifles, or... I don't know why I have 3 assault rifle classes. I think it kicked me out. I'm gonna join your game, see if it'll let me join. Lobby's not joinable. Very nice. Okay. Okay. This is a terrible way to start it off. I just want to get right into it. Okay. Oh, headshots. Alright. Alright. Let's get right into it. Okay. So for starters, I just want to point out that I think it's hilarious. So like, yeah, this game has a you know, Black Ops 2 feel to it, and they added pretty much every map from Black Ops 2. I just realized that. I was like, what the hell? Yeah. Pretty much. It's like a weird remake. Alright. Anyway though, so do you want to start or do you want me to? I'm gonna use a grapple gun.
You already know how this is gonna go down.
Yeah, we're recording. We're recording audio now. I put it for party only. I don't think anybody else can hear us. Yeah. It's probably a better idea. There we go. Well, that was a bit awkward, but it's okay. Okay. Yeah. I need to swap my options here, make sure my sensitivity... Okay, my sensitivity's good. Okay, do you want to start or do you want me to? Like, just a little introduction, I guess, for the time being, and then we'll kind of discuss, like, topics and all that. Yeah.
Gone.
That really wasn't anything about yourself, but okay.
Assault pack right here.
Anyway, though, so let's see here. I'm pretty shit at Call of Duty, honestly, so don't make fun of me. But on, you know, this channel, you know, eventually gets bigger and stuff. I'm not gonna really do a whole lot of, like, I noticed maybe some people will enjoy just doing like one game and that's it, and I would prefer to do multiple games. Now Call of Duty is not really my thing. I don't hate it, this one's a decent one, but I've always been more of like a Battlefield person, so once Battlefield 5 comes out. I'd definitely love to start streaming that up there, playing that. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
One by dead bad guy.
Fallout's another one as well that I would love to start playing. Since the new 76 comes out. What, November 14th, I think it is? I can't wait to start playing that. But mainly on the channel, it'll just kind of be, we'll play Overwatch too, and it's gonna be like, I wouldn't really say skits, just kind of like enjoying stuff with friends more than anything. Now, I only play with a few people because we play, like, when we play stuff, we play multiple games. And what I mean by that is we don't all, like, our little friend group doesn't play the same games as us. So if you, like, if you see him, like, once in the video and then don't see him anymore, that's most likely why. But, yeah, that's just kind of like a heads up. Alright, so we got a little bit of an introduction. Any topic-wise, what do you think about the new Fallout mic that's gonna be coming out? Well, do you like the new direction that they've taken it in with the multiplayer anyway?
Enemy Hellstorm detected.
Yeah, I've noticed that's a big, like, problem with most games, the newer ones that come out and stuff. They'll get really boring within a week, and then I just won't touch them anymore. Like the new Call of Duty, like Black Ops 3, I played it about a week, didn't touch it. After that, played Infinite Warfare for about, I think it was 4 hours, and I'm like, nah, I don't like this game. And then, see, that's what kind of turned me over to Battlefield, though, was because I put many hours into Battlefield 4 and everything else, and I really enjoyed Battlefield 4. Battlefield 3 wasn't bad either. Battlefield 1 was okay. Not my cup of tea, I guess. But it's whatever.
No medals for second place. Get to work.
Now, one of the goals that I've been trying for a while is to become a top 500 on
Hellstorm inbound.
And it'd be cool to become a top 500 because I play the game more than any other game that I have. Usually, I'll just stick to Overwatch instead of like Call of Duty and stuff. But I don't know. I felt like since it's a bit more complex to play Overwatch, talking and playing Call of Duty.
That's a loss. Remaining assets return for debrief. Attack on established UAV Overwatch.
So, as well, most of the time, when we upload and stuff, it's not gonna be for a good while. Like, as in a good while, I mean about a week, just because I work, you know, ridiculous hours all week long. So, if you see anybody playing together, it's most likely gonna be me and Mike, because, like I said, it's not that I don't like playing with the other guys, but me and Mike, we just kind of play the same games, and we're usually the only ones on half the time anyway, so. Now, when we do, we're gonna kind of do, like, what's it called? Co-op games. That's one of my favorites to do, is co-ops. So when we do co-op games, like I said, probably be me and Mike mostly, out of anyone else, and very excited to start the whole YouTube thing. I know it's probably a bit late, but I should have done it a long time ago. I was just like scared to do it. I'm like, I don't know if I should, and I'm like, well, may as well. We'll give it a try. It's always something I've wanted to do, but you know, I just kind of got busy and really didn't get time to do it or anything, so I thought better late than never, I guess.
You already know how this is gonna go down.
So, trying to think of what games, what co-op games we could play. Do you have any in mind, or? We'll see if we can, oh, sorry.
Special forces won't know what it's up.
Because we'll see if we can find random games to play that are just co-op and just kind of experience newer things. Like I said, I don't want to do just first-person shooters because, I don't know, that gets boring to me after a while. But I have to give it to Treyarch. This game's fairly decent, you know. It'll probably be a lot. I'll be able to play it longer than a week and everything else. So I'm very excited. Another big one I want to do when it comes out is, I think Bloodborne 2 is coming out eventually. I would love to do that. I still got to beat the first one. I haven't got pretty far in, but I never really beat it. So I'm excited for that as well. Is this a remake of a certain map? Was this what was that map called? In Black Ops 2, was it? It was like they had the giant circle. Yeah, Raid. Is this like a remake of that?
Get me a UAV.
I'm so bad at this game. But yeah, anyway, we'll move on. So, next topic.
Hostile UAV circling.
This has probably been over many times, but what do you think of the whole, like, I don't know, we'll start with this one. I think most people think when people play consoles and stuff that like, you become really good at it. It doesn't matter because it's not PC.
Hostile Hellstorm inbound.
Do you have like any opinions on that, or anything you want to say about that? I think it's kind of stupid, but
enemy UAV.
I said, what do you think about people like getting really good at console games, but people saying, you know, it doesn't matter because it's not PC?
Enemy Hellstorm detected.
Man, I am very bad. Yeah. See, I always got annoyed with that because I noticed mostly for Overwatch that when people become really good on console, half the time they probably use keyboard and mouse anyway. But you know, there are these people that really use controller and, you know, they're really good, but a lot of people are like, it doesn't matter, he's, you know, console peddling, so I don't know, that half the time would highly annoy me. I'm like, alright, well, whatever. Trying to think, is there any new, like, besides Battlefield and stuff coming out, is there any newer games coming out? I know I definitely want to for sure get Spyro.
Assault pack's down. Come get it.
Is that for the what's it called?
Hostile
Virtual
UAV
reality?
circling.
Or is that? Oh yeah, I forgot because they're making a new Metro as well, and I thought they were making something else, but I can't remember.
Enemy CUAV established above.
Because I know the new Doom game looks really, really good, and it actually caught my attention. I'm like, hey, that's something I may buy. Do you know what?
Enemy Hellstorm detected.
I think a few other things that make me upset as well is, now this is like a weird topic, but like prices at stores. Like, let's compare Best Buy and Walmart. So for an Ethernet cable, I'm pretty sure at Best Buy it was like $30-something, there, if not more than that. But it was the same kind of like cable though that was at Walmart. I never understood the difference, like in price range for the same thing, just at a different place.
Get me a Hellstorm.
So I want to say they
There's no profit in defeat.
they
Fight.
opened up. Isn't there like, didn't Toys R Us open back up, or it's like under a different name or something? Like, yeah, because I remember hearing something about that. Wow, shotguns are very bad in this game. But I guess we'll go into more depth and explanation about ourselves. Just we'll give a bit more information. That way.
Hostile UAV circling.
Oh, another thing is I
Hostile
probably,
RCXD spotted.
depending on the game, I probably won't play. Ooh, very ooh.
Asset losses unacceptable.
Depending on the game, though, I probably
Built
won't
it
play with
ground.
a face cam. I don't know. It's just not my type of. Oh, is this the embarrassment of me getting destroyed last game? Or this game? Probably. Oh no, it's not that. We're terrible at Fortnite. Well, I don't know. My building's improved and everything else for Fortnite, so yeah. I quit playing it too. It was kind of boring. Like, it was okay for the time being, and then I don't know, the hype for me just kind of died down a bit. We can still get an AH1. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, they don't really give much of a update to it. Fortnite, on the other hand, is getting updated constantly. I don't know though. Like, I don't find the game. It's not a bad game, but it's not a game that I can play for hours on end. This looks like a CS:GO map. Overwatch I can play for hours though.
You already know how this is gonna go down.
I was just waiting for you to finish talking. No, it's okay. We'll, oh, okay. Well, we're new at this, so our first few videos aren't going to be the best.
Team deathmatch. Birds, get them before
I'll
they
just
get
edit,
you.
you know. I don't know. I really don't know. We'll do something. How about that? Yeah, I need to figure out how to be good at stuff. Just cut the entire video, just shut the channel down. Just be like, wait a second, we're not good at this.
Recon removed.
Sorry, I was stuttering really bad. Yeah. Shit, I was mid gunfight. I couldn't do anything. Okay, don't judge me. I was in the zone. I was in a 1-kill zone. I was in the sucking lots of ass.
Sharpshooter, heads down.
I don't know though. There's just like Overwatch. Everybody keeps saying Overwatch is a dead game. Like, I don't think it's a... Yeah, well, it's not even that. Well, yeah, that too, I guess. I don't think it's a dead game. I think it's more people don't like the balances for the characters, which I don't blame them. So, this entire video is just, I'm gonna name it Overwatch Rant Bitching. Two grown men bitching about a game. Viewer discretion is advised. But so okay, let's just take some of the characters. I don't like Brigitte just because she's a support character, right? That outdoes everything. It's ridiculous. Like she only has one counter. There's a good amount of... What the hell was that? There's a good amount of balances and stuff that I need to fix. I feel like all the characters that are already powerful enough they give buffs to. But the characters that, you know, aren't as good, like, I don't know, Torb, the best way I can explain it is I'm gonna compare Overwatch to Pokemon, like Pokemon typing wise. So let's just start with Reinhardt. As a Rein main, I've noticed a lot of flaws with him, and one of the biggest ones is I'll pin somebody head on and they'll bump off my shoulder, and I'm like, what is this? Because that can seriously mess me up. Like if I don't get the pin, I can just get ganged up by the enemy team and just kill me instantly. So that's playing Reinhardt is like having a grass bug type Pokemon. It just pretty much gets destroyed by everything. And then having Bridget is like having a fairy type Pokemon with no weaknesses. She's like fairy dragon but isn't weak to anything. Yeah. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with the direction Pokemon's been going in. I'll kind of talk about this more because what's the last game you played like for Pokemon? I'm a Pokemon expert because of that. Ooh, you're way back there, my guy. So, I want to do a Pokemon like walkthrough, sort of. And I kind of want to do. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll see if I'm gonna see if I can buy like a 64 or something. And when I come to visit you, we can make a video and we'll play some Pokemon and stuff. But like, the direction the Pokemon's going in is a lot of people had complaints about Pokemon. What was it? Sun and Moon. They're like, you know, I don't like the way this is going. The gym. Why is this guy sitting in a corner? Oh, I forgot it's Call of Duty. Yeah. But back to Sun and Moon. A lot of people were bitching that, you know, oh, it doesn't have all the gyms and stuff. I thought the island idea was really cool. The Alolan Pokemon was the Alolan Pokemon were by far one of my favorite games. Like, they took types, except for Rattata. They're like, oh, we'll make him a dark type. So if he gets dark type. So if he gets punched once, he's yeah. Eradicate's had some dark times with that new typing. Especially the fighting type Pokemon.
We can still take this.
One of my favorite Pokemon though would have to be we'll start with the new Alolan. I really like the new Sandslash. I think it's really cool that they have the ice. It's ice and steel, I think. I'm trying to think if. Ooh, I don't remember his typing. It was either regular ground or regular normal. I'm gonna go with ground. I think it was ground. Sand Slash was always a cool looking Pokemon, but putting the icicles on him as well as giving him like a steel type thing and everything else, I really like that. That's really cool.
That's a bust.
Was it legendary
Survivors,
or?
evac and regroup.
I'm gonna have to make the party private. Hey, make the party private, please. Just until we finish the video. Thank you. Anyway, go ahead. What were you saying about the Pokemon? Entei? Wait, Master Balls or Ultra Balls? If you had a Master Ball, it'd fill with no, Damn, I hate when the Master Balls fill to catch. I remember the one time, and it was Pokemon, what was it? Diamond and Pearl. I went to go catch Uxie, Azelf, and Mess Spirit, I think it was. Well, I ran into Azelf, and I'm like, this was when I was like 12. I was like, yeah, legendary Pokemon. I open up my bag, and there's nothing but like 20 Great Balls and 3 Pokeballs. I'm like, shit. It's like, this is not gonna go well. And then I don't know, it seems like when I got older, I just kind of started hating legendary Pokemon, because I would rather find like somewhat
Team deathmatch.
the way I see it is, I like to use Pokemon that not a whole lot of people use, and I like to make them good, like coming up with like a defense strategy. I don't know, I just feel like if you use legendary Pokemon, you just destroy everything, and it's kind of stupid, but
We have the advantage.
dude, I'm telling you, man, Butterfree was a great like bug type to get in the beginning, because you could. Ooh, I got sniped. When you hit level 10, you could get a Butterfree, and you could just tear up everything. Like if you gave him, I think he learned Confusion, and then you got the powders, and then you got Gust, and it was like definitely a good fighting type counter. Or most of the time, like I think it was in Diamond and Pearl.
Kill.
I had a hard time with the see, I picked Piplup most of the time. Piplup or Turtwig. I didn't hate Chimchar, but I don't know. I felt like he was way overused. So I definitely went with either Piplup or Turtwig. I don't know, I didn't like the whole firefighting thing. And after that, I was like, wow, you know, the grass gym leader is giving me a very hard time since I only have Piplup, and I didn't.
We're winning this.
Kill.
Dude, I'm a Pokemon fan. What do you like? Dude, Pikachu's the best Pokemon. I'm like, there's there's like 700 something Pokemon? Pikachu.
Sarah for PSEKIA.
I don't know, that made me mad, because... Oh, sorry, go ahead. Ooh, yeah. See, I love Ghost-type Pokemon, but I don't... Gengar wasn't bad, but I always liked just Ghost-type.
We've pulled ahead.
And, Miss Magius was one of my favorites. I loved her. She was such a cool-looking Ghost-type. and then they started coming out with different ghost types, like, because I think I don't know if most people complained or whatnot, but they didn't have enough ghost typing Pokemon, because I think at the time it was just, I want to say just Gengar and,
Enemy UAV above.
actually just Gengar, I think, that I can think of offhand, but when it came to the newer gens, they started making really cool ones like,
Hostile CUAV detected.
what was that? There was a Sword and Shield Pokemon. It was, what is it called? I can't remember.
We lost the advantage.
Yeah.
Attack deploy used.
Aegis Slash,
Hostiles
that's
have
what
taken
it
out
was.
attack deploy beacon.
Like, they made it really cool Pokemon types like that, and it's just, I was like, wow. And then when they introduced, like, going back to the Alolan Pokemon and stuff, I was like, wow, dude, I really, these are some of the coolest ones I've ever seen. Because when that game first came out, I played nothing but that game. I was so excited, because what was the last Pokemon they made? I know... Whoa, okay. Because one of the most played Pokemons, besides Emerald, I used to play Emerald on Game Boy a lot. And then when I got a DS finally, I started playing...
Attack deploy beacon online.
Started playing a good amount of Diamond and Pearl, and then when I found out that they remastered, or I wouldn't say like redid, I guess. It was, wow. It was so cool because when Platinum came out, because, okay, so Pokemon, if you don't know, they have like Diamond and Pearl and stuff, and there's only certain exclusives you can get in Diamond and certain exclusives you can get in Pearl. They're not really major exclusives, it's just kind of like a...
Sharpshooter, heads down.
Exclusives is the right word.
They're gone.
It's just like a few extras that you can get in the game, like Diamond I'm pretty sure you can get. One of the better examples was in Diamond, sorry if I repeat myself, in Diamond you could get like Honchkrow, and in Pearl you got Miss Magius. It was just, you know, little few swaps like that. And when Platinum came out, they had it to where you could just completely like get both Pokemon, and then they added some more, and it was really cool. Like they changed the story up completely and everything. I was like, wow, that's amazing. Like I really like that. It's like that's a lot of fun there.
She's gone.
And then they remastered Gold and Silver with Hard Gold and Soul Silver. I always preferred Hard Gold because they had Growlithe in there. Growlithe is by far one of my favorite fire type Pokemon, definitely.
Kill.
I have potato aim right now. And I love Growlithe a lot. Because I thought Arcanine was the coolest fire type. So, like, what are you, like, if I had to give a top, I don't know, top 3, what would be some of your favorite Pokemon? Yeah. Well, who else?
Force a kill.
Oh, okay. Alright, there we go.
AO pacified. Government forces take the win.
Yeah. We'll have to update you on the Pokemon stuff. Yeah. Manaphy. Oh yeah. She was, or I don't know if it had a gender, if it was boy or girl. Oh, firing range. We gotta do firing range. Yeah, she was definitely one of the cooler ones. Yeah, I agree. I really like Geodude. The reason I liked Geodude was because I thought Golem was one of the coolest Pokemon, but the typing for it was so bad. It was ground rock. And I'm like, I don't know about that. If it was like ground, I think it should have been Golem. I think it just should have been ground, honestly. I think the rock, you know, it's a bit kind of.
You already know how this is gonna go down.
I love how our whole video, we like gave like a 5-second introduction. It was like an Overwatch, like Pokemon type of ordeal. It's cool though, because you know, once we get into games and stuff, we'll probably like, we're just kind of doing like a casual video right now, nothing too intense, I guess. As if videos are gonna be intense. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah, you're gonna hear me. You're gonna hear me either repeat myself 30 times because I forget the thought, or just completely mispronounce words, or not even say words that are even English. Sometimes I become a 10-year-old because, you know, my voice cracks get really intense. I've had some really bad ones. Yeah, I'll make a voice crack compilation.
We're winning this.
How did that kid not die? Going back to Chimpokamans though. We'll finish up the video with Pokemon and then we'll kind of just give a little outro. So, like I said, back to Golem. One of my favorite things about the newer Sun and Moon Golem was it was electric and was it electric and rock? Or electric and ground? I want to say electric and rock. And to me that was really cool. So I'm like, you know, I'm like now. Well, he could always counter flying types before, but just having a thunder golem is just the thought of it's really cool.
Enemy RCXD in your AO.
What?
Recon removed.
Just explain it. I could probably. Oh, Ludicolo.
Fine.
Yeah, he was a cool one.
Our attack deploy beacon is offline. Our attack deploy beacon is offline.
Ooh, Cacturn? Yeah. Yeah. I always liked the typing. He looked really cool, and I thought that Dark and Grass was really cool typing. I never used him. I know he has really good, insanely good like special attack and attack. It's like 125 apiece, I'm pretty sure, which is really good. And he looks really cool, so I gotta give it to them. Well, in the newer ones, they have a few ghost grass. They have Deucidai, I think it is. It's an owl, and it's really cool. And then they have a.
Be advised, hostile attack deploy
is it
beacon
ghost
active.
grass or steel grass? I think it's. It's either ghost steel or ghost grass, but it gets like, with the ability it has, it also gets steel type stabbing, which is really cool. So he not only does it have stab for grass and ghost, but it also has steel type stabbing too. And then they have a sandcastle one that's ghost and ground, which is also really cool, but I don't remember the name of it. Okay, so we covered Pokemon. We have Overwatch. Anything on your mind that you want to talk about, or casual topics, I guess?
Shot out.
Yeah, I think after this video we'll probably, you know, give her a little outro in the video. Wait, what? people here are gonna be like, wow, these guys suck at doing things. I don't want to watch them. We'll be like, that's understandable. Have a nice day. We can respect that. Nah, I didn't want to like. I just kind of wanted to casually talk, just so I could kind of like get into the groove of things. Cause I remember I tried doing a YouTube video. Oh, let me tell you the story about this. So I tried to do a YouTube video in the beginning. It was like 2013. I tried to do it with my friend, and I was so nervous like the entire time. I'm like, my name is like I couldn't speak, and I was just like, he's like, dude, just calm down, relax. I'm like, alright, well, yeah, I never did calm down, relax. I just said dumb stuff, and I'm like, kept apologizing for it. I would say like, hi guys, yeah, sorry for that. It was so bad. I really wish I had the clip. It was terrible. I don't know. I kind of felt the same way when I first started. I'm like, alright. It's like round 2. I'm like, oh god, I hope it doesn't go the same way as it did before.
Hostile RCXD spotted.
Yeah, it is really bad. I feel a bit more comfortable now, you know. Once we make more videos and stuff, we'll be alright. I was more worried about this video because I couldn't think of like a topic. And then like in the beginning when we first started talking, I'm like, oh, I don't know what to say. That's why I was like, Fallout, yeah. But I don't know. We'll kind of like once we get into it, we'll start casually like talking, and it'll be like nothing. So I'm not worried about it. But yeah, this brings back a lot of memories from Black Ops 1. I like the maps. Well, we got wrecked.
You gave it your all.
What else is new?
RTB for AAR and reassignment.
Battery down. Shot out.
This is for killing my Charmander. Alright, so we'll back out. We'll end it. I'll stop broadcasting. We'll give a little yeah, outro. Alright, do you want to back out real quick? Alright. So, hopefully this video didn't bore you guys too much. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube, just kind of give an introduction on my channel. Within time, we'll become more interesting people. We're probably boring as shit. So, anyway, thank you guys for hearing our Pokemon talk, our rants, you know. If you think we should do something different, just leave a comment, and thank you guys so much. Do you want to say anything, Mike, before we exit, or... Poggers in the chat.
Please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification to become a part of the family notification squad.
Yeah, fam squad. Smash that motherfucking like button. Alright. Like that smash button. I like that. Alright, peace out, guys.